You teach an extremely popular course, one of the most popular courses on the planet, CS 230, which is a Stanford deep learning class. And you teach that alongside one of the world's best known data scientists, Andrew Ng. And you are very highly recognized for that teaching. So you won the Walter J. Gore's Teaching Award at Stanford, which is the highest distinction that you can get for teaching at Stanford. So clearly, you're an outstanding instructor. That probably wouldn't be surprising to listeners to hear because you've been extremely eloquent and concise this entire episode. So it's been a delight to have you on as a guest so far. So, working with people like Andrew Ng, both as somebody that you teach with, somebody that you've been involved with previous startups with, like deeplearning.ai, and somebody that through his AI fund is also an investor in Workera. Clearly, you have a really enviable mentor right there in Andrew Ng. And then you also have other really well-known mentors like Dan Bonet. And so what's it like being able to have your own mentors like this? Was this part of your inspiration for thinking up the idea of having a digital mentor?
Maybe, I don't know. That would be subconscious. But no, I truly believe that a mentorship can change people's lives because it changed mine. And sometimes I genuinely think that I have a lot of friends that had so much potential, but never were at the right place at the right moment, or did not have a mentor to guide them. And on the other hand, I see people that probably had less potential or less hunger for work that ended up doing extremely well because they had a mentor. So that's an important topic for me personally. When I arrived at Stanford, Dan Bonet was the first person really to give me an opportunity, sponsoring my studies. I worked with him on the first cryptocurrency class at Stanford. Learned a lot from him. I ended up becoming the head teaching assistant for his cryptography course, and that was a great experience. I love cryptography stuff from a science perspective and technical perspective. And then at some point, I met Andrew Ng. I was obviously looking up to him, having known him, having been one of his students before online, but now becoming his student formally at Stanford. He was one of the figures that I was hoping to work with and learn from as an educational entrepreneur. And I started working with him at Stanford. At some point, after working for some time in academia together, he has this plan to launch deeplearning.ai, and he knows my passion for education and my previous startup in education as well, and asked me to come help him. And I was fortunate to be maybe in the right place in the right moment with the right person. And through deeplearning.ai, him and I have taught together AI to over 3 million people. And growing, and I learned a lot through this experience. Later on, I told him about the plan for Workera. Andrew is actually the chairman of the board at Workera, and also one of the investors in Workera. So we work together very closely even now. And he loves Workera. He loves the vision, and he's very supportive in that endeavor. So I'm very grateful to be able to work close to him.